Have you heard from Brando? Right on. Indeed, to let you know, because I likewise I have not touched Discord since we last used it personally. You're good. You're okay. Right on there. Oh, that's good. So, what is it like over the last few months? Like, what has it been like doing school? Has it as the cases have gotten worse and worse? Have you been still going like back and forth between campus, or is it just all offline? All right. uh, I definitely understand. That is that's too bad. I wonder how because I remember Brandon saying that he was at least he was going back and forth between uh, campus and online. So I wonder what he was doing. Oh man. What was that? Yeah. Work was fine. I think I ruined maybe 5 or 6 Christmases today alone. So. Oh, that's nothing, my friend. That's nothing. Compared to the number of Christmases I've lived, apparently that I've been told that I have lived. Not as a company, but me specifically, as an individual. Oh, definitely. Oh, without question. Uh, and they rant, and I'm like, "Do you want $40 off the order?" They're like, "Oh yes, thank you. Okay, bye." Um, Brandon just listened from Jim. Um, okay. Hello, buddy. Funny stuff. Yeah, it's true. London was doing okay for a little while compared to a lot of our neighbors, but it was only a matter of time. How is your school semester been? Right. How is your school term been the last few months? Mm-hmm. No doubt. I will not be outpunched, sir. You and I both know I'm full of gas. Sorry. So, Brandon, to put it in super layman's terms, it's basically a set. It's like making a setup list for me for games, except that it's for gasoline and it's far more complicated. Nice. Like, give, that's okay. Give us a rough idea. How do you go from poop to fuel? Thanks. Good. Right on. Mm-hmm. That is very much what it is. Very nice. Very So, what is, because Brandon, Devon was telling me he's been pretty much all online. Has that been the same for you, Brandon? Oh dear. So take that, Brandon. Don't, don't worry, Devon. I'll change your epitaph on your tombstone to "I feel nothing." I pull the oats. You know what? If I'm going to have something on my tombstone, that is a good canvas. I feel nothing. I love that. So, what have you been doing in your spare time, Brando, since you are taking a bit of a break from the works? Virtual class? Oh, okay. Cool. That's- Oh, okay. So basically, an emulates another operating system. Okay, that's cool. Mm, nice. Good stuff. I, I was mentioning to Dev that. Sorry, I just realized I was muted. I was, pardon me there. No, pardon me there. But I was actually able to get a PlayStation 5, and I was on the fence about getting Demon Souls. Yeah, without a pre-order. took it pretty well. It's let's just say I used the box as a blunt weapon. Their fragile skulls were nothing to compare to the PlayStation 5. Ooh, I beg your pardon, sorry. But basically, Brandon, just me and my dad had 3 laptops at the dining room table, and we're, pardon me, just juggling between sites on launch day. And I was just able to grab one from Walmart. I yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy. I think the only reason I was probably able to grab one is that I got Walmart had the most stock because they had like a bunch of like bundle deals, like extra controllers, extra stuff. I got one with Miles Morales as well as an extra controller, so it was like an extra $100 thereabouts, and that's probably why they didn't go just quite as quickly. Oh, it is. I'm not complaining. Extra controller and Miles Morales. I was going to get them either way, so it's not a problem. Depends on the game. In all honesty, there's probably only because there's a lot of, especially during like the 360 PlayStation 3 era, there were a lot of crappy Spider-Man games that I have tried. The only like really good ones are like these newer ones, like the original Spider-Man, and then this one, as well as like Spider-Man 1 and 2, based on the Sam Raimi films. I haven't tried that one. I will see. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, but I'm only, of course, there's not really like a lot of actual games for it just yet. I'm mostly just playing. I'm just mostly enjoying Destiny 2 with 60 FPS and a nice field of view and the upgraded options too. Oh yeah, yeah. That's how the heck did I forget that? Yeah, loading times are non-existent. Suffice to say. I agree, and I cannot go back. Actually, you remember like last summer where I streamed a little bit of Destiny 2 for you, like how long like the part of it was queues, but a lot of it was actual loading time. So um, yeah, it's to get into a match instead of being like 5 minutes, it's like less than 30 seconds. And the nice thing too is that with the PlayStation 5 there is an option to upgrade the SSD as well. Yeah. No, no. There's basically an expansion option. Suffice to say. No. The cool thing is that white panels. Oh, sorry about the white panels on either side. Those can be removed, and they are customizable. So that's pretty cool. Indeed. um, that it would. And and some of the specs of the PlayStation 5 does not quite match up to that KFC console, or I guess it's a KF console. So, oh yeah, no, it's yeah, yeah. They released that like earlier this year, like around April Fool's Day as a gag, but there was like enough demand for it where they actually made it a thing. Oh, totally, dude. You know all the memes about the Xbox Series X looking like a fridge. Yeah, they actually made a fridge. Um, I can consoles if consoles reach that part, they would be exclusive computers, as in they would have parts that only can be used in those machines. That's what my guess would be. I would not put it past Microsoft to do that. And even because Microsoft has been very consumer friendly lately, they still don't have anything I want to put on their system. Because if I wanted to play all the stuff that is on Xbox in terms of third party stuff, I would just get a PC. Heck, even Halo's not even exclusive anymore. Yeah, like not even like their exclusives aren't even exclusive anymore. You can play Gears, Halo, all in the Windows. There you guys are. Okay, get out. Just boots down on the car. Uh, Big God. Uh, would you recommend Demon Souls, Brandon? Yeah. Oh, I should catch it when it's on sale for that exact reason. So when we when we're out of this hell that is COVID-19, we can play it together. Well, Well, it looks interesting. I don't mind giving something else another shot. Use your words, sir. I'm not a thesaurus. Gotcha. So yeah. So it's it's Bloodborne without all of that boring tape. I'm just joking. Okay. Right on. I was going to say it's kind of like I can't remember what it's called, but it is more still a remaster where they have kind of like Final Fantasy VII, where they the core game is there, but they overhauled it and they added like a lot of technical improvements. Let me see what that is. Pardon me, guys. I will be with you. Well, you see, well, to be a bat, you have to be an ass, and I've always been. So bye. Love you.
Got some bigger sausages?
Yeah, I'm just eating those still. Really good.
Everything okay?
I got a lot out of watching it. I'll have you know. I found it more frustrating playing it than actually watching Brandon play it, because I actually did enjoy that significantly more. It's kind of like how, like, when you and I watched Lord of the Rings. I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much without your insight. No problem. And I do that with a lot of games. Like a lot of the stuff that I watch, like on YouTube and stuff, it's a lot of games that I would not play myself, but for one reason or another, I might find it interesting, and I'll have it on in the background while I play something that I am into. Yeah, because I have watched a full playthrough of Bloodborne, and not just the Game Grumps. I did watch like an actual playthrough with some of the lore details. Although granted, that was about 7 or 8 months ago, so I don't recall any of it. But I did find it enjoying. Yeah. Oh, definitely. And that's actually that's one of the reasons why I like Destiny's story so much. Is that they actually had a Vidoc where Bungie was actually inspired by the first Demon Souls on that story, where they have the Grimoire and different pieces of lore and all of the gear that piece together a cohesive story. So that's one of my favorite aspects of Destiny, and I definitely understand. I remember. Yeah. And Um, Destiny is a little bit, it's kind of hand in hand, where their lore, their codexes, they tell a grander story, and the environment kind of adds onto it. So, for example, there's a helmet called Helmet of Saint 14. He was a legendary soldier who headbutted a an alien leader to death as a last ditch effort to kill him. And when you get the helmet, there is like a you can actually see like a dent in it that's in the shape of the skull. So that's kind of how it how Destiny kind of walks, and that's its storytelling, just by kind of showing those extra little bit of details. So it's kind of the inverse, I guess you could say. Yeah. What I'm really hoping that they're going to upgrade a lot of the older PlayStation 4 games because they really smart moves that they gave. Um, they had kind of like a Game Pass where if you own PlayStation Plus, you would get pretty much all of the big titles like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, um, Bloodborne, among others, for free. Yeah. Um, but and they all benefit from the faster load times, but a lot of those games have either a performance mode or a cinematic mode, like Shadow of the Colossus. Um, I'm hoping they'll update it where you can have it running at a higher frame rate, and then higher resolution too. I would love that so much too. Sorry, Brendan, I didn't catch any of that. What's that? Oh, yes. Hey, girl. Right. Oh, Brandon, oh, dude, we have to play Luigi's Mansion 3 when we can. It is very fun. I think Devon and I think we played a little bit of it up north this year. Oh my gosh! Devin, I can't comprehend 3D, Devin. Devin, I just. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's exactly it. And then I just took off from there. Where I just started ramming against the door. I'm like, oh god, how does this work? I'm like, and I think that was also, I think that's also what I said. Like, no wonder your humor is so flat. Oh gosh, that was so much fun. I'm so glad we got that in before COVID got worse. Oh, Devin, can you tell us the story again about? I can't remember all of the details, but I just remember having laughing fits about it. About the shower story, like how you laid down flat. I can't remember any more than that.